and we plan to appoint a contractor by November. We'll start refurbishing that, and it will be finished in October 2026. And that's why the reservoir is on bypass, because it cannot be able to supply the area. And of course, the Hestel 2, which really supply the other area linked to this, we have appointed contractor, and the work should be starting in the next few weeks. We are currently finalizing the paperwork. So all these projects that I've indicated, these are the projects that are going to resolve this problem permanently. Because as you are aware, we've been battling with salt water supply in this area. This is the project that the city is investing 800 million. And the reason is that this system as it functions now, it relies upstream on the levels. When things are difficult like now, when demand, it's outstripping supply, basically overall in the entire Johannesburg, including the broader Gauteng, the usage for water is much higher than what the system can be able to bring. This is why we've been appealing to everyone to reduce demand. Unfortunately, the system that suffers most is this one where we are, simply because it has got its own weaknesses of insufficient back infrastructure. Other areas that are supplied from the same system, a broader system, whether it's Soweto, Greater Roodepoort, Greater Randburg, even though the demand really dropped the reservoir level upstream completely, you'll find that other areas, they still get water sufficiently, simply because those systems operate correctly, they have sufficient back infrastructure. It is for that reason why we are doing this investment. So going to the next part to say, what are we going to do to try and recover this system? All the systems across the whole city are interconnected. So we are going to be intensifying the issue of throttling other systems so that we can be able to improve the levels upstream. We need to get the level upstream improved. When I say upstream, is the level for reservoirs upstream going back to our bulk supply, so that those levels, when they are up, the necessary volume that's required will be able to come through here. The problem is why we don't get necessary volume and sufficient pressure is because the reservoirs upstream, they are very low. And we need to be closing during the night, specifically all the other systems more intensively, with the view of in the next 7 days, each day must be better than the previous one through that particular system. And it's a system that we believe, as it has helped us in the past, whenever we have this kind of situation, it should be able to help us so that we stabilize the system. I must indicate community members, because I've heard that as we're interacting throughout, that residents are thinking that the situation that resulted into this unfortunate issue that we are dealing with is throttling. It is not throttling. If there's anything, residents that are supplied from Hestel 1, we don't throttle Hestel 1, simply because it's on bypass. You throttle the reservoir. What we need when we throttle, we are throttling to help overall reservoir levels going back even to our supplier to improve so that we can get water into this system. Throttling, we do it mainly to assist system that battles that we know, which commando system is one of them. And as we do that, we'll also be able to improve the Brixton Reservoir, which is also part of the commando, which once we improve it, we're able to push bit of volume from that other system coming through this particular area. So this is the intervention that we'll be implementing, and we'll be working with the ward councillors around the issue of water tanker that Executive Mayor have indicated, to make sure that there's good coordination, to make sure that all the necessary areas that have been agreed, that water tanker, either we must place stationary tanks or water tankers must pass through there. It's happening on daily basis in this period while we're busy stabilizing the system. I'll stop here, MMC. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Executive Mayor and the MD. Okay. Colleagues, I think you would have listened to what the EM and the MD have said. At least from what they were telling, you can get a sense that they are now speaking about projects that are happening and those that are about to happen. So it's no longer about theory of how we are going to solve this problem, but I think there's a plan in both short and long term. There's a work undergone through now in Brixton and Crosby. There's also a work being done also that side. So I think now is the time for that interaction, time for hands. We'll start to take 10 hands. I'll point you with a number, then hold your number, then until number 10. If your point has been covered, don't be shy to say that you have been covered. Then let's move to the next one. Are we clear? You'll be number 1, my brother, number 2, number 3, my sister. You'll be number 4. You'll be number 5. You'll be number 6. I'm also coming. Oh, okay. I said you are number 6, ne? 6. You will be number 7, my brother at the back. You will be number 8, my sister with the glass. You'll be number 9, ma'am. You'll be number 10 with the blue T-shirt. Then I think let's start with that one, then we'll come back. Okay. Can you come forward one by one, those that have been actually pointed out? Yes. You can make a queue this side, is fine. You're number 1. Okay. When you speak, you try to put your mic here. Don't put it too closer. Just here. People are, yeah. You can hold them. You can hold them.
Hello, good afternoon.
Let us not be too close to the speaker. Don't be close to the speaker. The speaker.
Yes, yeah, I think that's what is clear.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you to the mayor, to everybody here that are here today for the situation of the water that has brought us together again. But yes, it's very great to hear that they are going to work on this thing, and you want to see every day they are working on this water. There must be work being done every day upon this water here. We cannot continue like that anymore. But yes, we will give, from my side, I will say 8 days. From 8 days, everybody must come back. And also, I'm asking that the mayor and all these people must go make papers. Let them tell every person in the community, everybody, this is the whole community. So everybody know what happened today here and what the mayor is saying. Now, my biggest thing is here, what I want to say quickly. Sorry guys. The only thing I want to say is this. Is al vaag. Ek praat, sister. Ek gaan vaag. Ek praat. Is al vaag. Hallo, sister. Relax. Hi, vaag. Hallo. Tell me what I want to say. The policing that are here from the province, the police. How are you shooting out people like this? You cannot shoot out people like this. You can't do that. And don't tell us to go make 6K cases. Don't tell us. Don't tell the communities you can make cases. It goes nowhere. But we are saying to you, the policing, you still want to be in our communities. We're going to close this police station. Shoot any person, one person from today. General, Father General, Father General, Father General, Father General, the general from province. Where's the general here? He can't even say hello. I want to talk to him later. He can't even talk to us. We are telling the police now. We tell him now, shoot our people again. Die gaan net dit gaan aanhang sien. Skiet onze mensen.
Thank you. Let us all be seated, colleagues. Let us all keep quiet. You can come, brother. 2 minutes.
Okay, good evening, people. My name is Ian.
Okay, people, why I'm standing here today, I feel very bad for all of us that have water crisis. Right, I thank the mayor, I thank the CLO that they made the solution today. But hopefully, I want to address, Mayor, our elderly people that's in the old age homes have got no water. If you people can reply to the old age people, that is my main concern. And I also want to ask SEPs not to shoot on our people. I agree with my brother here. I was there yesterday. I confronted SEPs. Why are they shooting our young children? And the man came to me yesterday. He was shot with a rubber bullet while he went to fetch his daughter. Please, this must stop. We don't want no shooting in our area because we're sitting with a crisis of water. Here's my councillor. I phone in the middle of the night when there is problems. Please, people, bear with us. I appreciate the mayor. Please, mayor, take this in concern. We want it on black and white. Thank you.
Is it fine? Okay, thank you, Mayor, for coming out. Thank you, Councillor and Melissa, for arranging all of this. I have two questions. The one is, I heard about 7 days. So I just want to find out, is those 7 days starting today? And then my other question is, 800 million. My question or my suggestion is, or my request, I would rather say, is that we need someone from our people to be part of that budget management, because too many times money has disappeared. And too many times we are the people that cause money has disappeared. So we need our people involved in this process. Thank you.
Thank you. There is a request that the media want also to capture the speakers. I'm not sure if you can hold this one for me. Want to capture the speakers. They are requesting that they please follow me, ma'am. We nearly made a mistake of not capturing you on TV. 2 minutes now.
Okay. Thanks very much to the community of Westbury, New Clear and Newlands, and all the communities that are concerned about water. Your Excellency, Ntate Morero, Ntate Mukwebo, you are acknowledged, comrades. My consent is one. I think everybody that's here, we already have got solutions because we heard what you came up with, Ntate Morero. As a colleague, as a person that also works for the communities, because we are in. As we have been assigned the
Yes.
Your Excellency, Ntate Morero, you came up with solutions as you've been sitting in those offices discussing on what to do to supply the water. My question is only one. If there's field people or field workers who have been sent for monitoring and evaluations to our reservoirs, when they bring back the report, what is happening, what is needed to refurbish our infrastructure, how long does it take for the report to reach your office? And how do we handle the report? Do we normally get back to the community and address in time that they know what problems they might be facing, rather than to wait for the communities to stand up to fight? Why can't we always give them feedback and update them so that they know what is happening? And we must always remember that we're serving these people. It's them that put us in those offices to serve them with dignity and respect and integrity. How are they going to trust the government which they voted in if we are the people that must be serving them, as we are the servants of them? Then we not go into them and inform them and report them and update them. We wait for them to riot against the government which they trust. I just need to know, how long does it get to the point that they be given a report back always? Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thanks. Let's keep quiet, colleagues. Oh, you
said I must hold. I must keep hold.
Please, lady, let's give each other a chance.
Good day, the community of Westbury, Coronationville, New Clare, and Claremont, and all the surrounding areas. Mr. Mayor, thank you for being here. Sir, thank you for being here. We have one question, is that we do not want to look over the words of the president himself, that there is a water mafia. And since we saw these new trucks, the water crisis have increased. Before when these trucks was not visible, nothing, there was no water issues. But since we saw these trucks, suddenly the water crisis have increased. My second question is this. If, as the lady have asked you about the evaluation, how long do you guys act? How long does it take for you guys to act? I mean, the reservoir, how long is it now not working? Did you guys wait up until the reservoir is beyond repairs? Now you want to repair it. You could have been proactive. You could have been proactive and work around those projects, the reservoir. Now that there is a crisis, people have been shot, people have been injured, people have been discriminated. Now the mayor and everyone is coming out. Why must we come to such situations before action is taken? This could have been prevented if you guys were proactive, if you guys did your job, if the guys were not competent to do their job. We wouldn't have been sitting here. We would have been at work now, at school. Our children would have been at school. We have been peaceful now in our communities. But because now there's no water, we are here. So we are asking for you guys to be proactive. We are asking for you guys to be competent in whatever promise you have made us today. We want those promises to come to pass. We are sick and tired of promises. Many people have come to Westbury and the surrounding areas and promised us there's gangsterism. They've promised us there will be peace. There's still today, there's no peace. There's a water crisis. Still today, there's no water in our taps. So we are asking you guys, be men of your word, honor your word today, so that people can take you serious. Thank you.
Thanks, my brother. Can you come through? You're able to hold them both.
Okay. Okay. Good day, people of our community. Basically, first of all, I want to ask the water board, not Rand Water Board, but Joburg Water Board, because they are incompetent, not doing the job. That's why we don't have water. I'm going to ask the mayor a simple question. There was funding made available, 4 billion for water infrastructure in our area. And that 4 billion, he diverted it to other projects. Now the water board sits there. People of the water board cannot talk on behalf of the communities like the guy before me said actually. What is happening really? Because now you're creating a criminality with a mafia, a water mafia around in our areas. Because if the water board cannot resign people, nothing is going to happen. They're not doing the job. They're not doing the job that they're supposed to do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please come through, ma'am. You can hold them, both of them. Ma'am.
Good afternoon, residents of Ward 82 and surrounding areas. My question is to the mayor. You mentioned that you're going to be having trucks coming in the interim while you are fixing the problem, right? We are around about a population of 33,000. Do you really think 15 trucks is sufficient for us? And people do not want trucks. You need to look at something more feasible. My solution, what I think you should be doing, is get boreholes at the recreation centers, the churches, etc., so that there is always water available. And people do not need to do this protesting because there is water always. We can't have a situation like this where people need to go and protest for you to come out to us. Couldn't you have done and sat around the table before people got hurt, before the police acted the way they was? I agree with the gentleman, this crisis could have been prevented. Also, regarding the corruption, regarding funds, I also stand by with the man that says members of our communities need to be involved because this money corruption needs to end. It needs to end. We are also people. We also have rights, and water is our constitutional right. To open your tap and to get water is a right. Why must we be suffering? It is our constitutional right. Thank you.
I'm audible. I'm sending my greetings to everyone. I'm here very down spiritually. And I also feel like here we are playing the cat and mouse style. Because it is also unnecessary sometimes or uncalled for to have all the law enforcement to come and intervene on crises that are caused by people who knows what they're supposed to do. If ever we had a crisis of the water, maybe during the time of the corona, that COVID-19, they knew that they have to bring some tanks and all into the areas. But this time around, it's another story. They start to dismantle, and after dismantling, they start to say, okay, we're gonna have a plan of 2055, 2060, which is gonna delay us more. For them, they are staying in areas where they have water, where they have everything, their children are going to school and everything is fine. For us, we spend weeks without water. We don't have any place to flush, we don't even have bushes whereby we can say we are going to do the cat method. This thing is really, really not good, especially for us as black government. We are taking further 20 steps behind or backwards. There is nothing. We don't even know whom to trust. They call the mayors, they call everyone so that they can come and be covered. For them, for they know that their mistakes is to loot the money that they know is there. We are not good in numbers, as they sometimes also fail to give the figures. They will tell you 1 million, 3 billion, 3 rand and all the stuff. For us, we don't know that, but we just only need water and to survive. We know when we come out here, there will be another crisis in another area. They will be gone for good. We'll never see them again. We'll still hustle and struggle on our area. I'm so ashamed for the people, and I'm so sorry for those who were caught and in the rubber bullets yesterday. But I think this thing must come to an end. Let the police also know that we are the human beings. When we are querying for our problems, they must understand. So long that we do our thing in a correct way, not to say we are going to distract other people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just straight to the point. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ferial Adam, and I'm very glad that the mayor has talked about solutions and bringing solutions. But I have to concur with everyone. 15 trucks, 7 days. I think that how many other areas in Joburg need to start burning tires and going on the streets and screaming? Because this is not the only area. As we speak, Region F has no water. Other parts of Region B have no water. So this is a widespread issue. But But I want to just say, you want solutions. We as civil society has provided solutions, but I want to also say here that in terms of the solutions, and I think some of the community members have spoken about this, is that the city of Joburg needs to stop taking money away from the Joburg water account. When you talk of 800 million rand, it's not good enough that it's 800 million rand only on paper and nothing in the bank, because then nothing can happen. So to the mayor, with these promises and solutions you've given us, are you prepared, are you and your MMC prepared to resign if you don't meet your commitments?
2 minutes, straight to the point. Namshayile isandla kakhulu lona. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, I just want to find out whether 15 trucks, the 15 trucks, will it be available for Claremont, for Westbury? Because Westbury is 2 areas, so 2 sections. Coronation, Waterval, Bosman, Newlands, it's in Sophia Town. Right. Number 1, guys, please. Number 1, at the water terminals. If you go there by the water terminals, they treated our people very bad. Point number 1. If you ask a truck, no ma'am, you can't get a truck. So it's better if you can point out like a team to work with the water trucks. With the water trucks. And please, Mr. Mayor, address the people by the water point. If the community come to fetch trucks, the trucks must be available, because they don't want to give us trucks. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take the last lady. Then from there, the team will respond. Remember that there is still community at Coronation where we must still go and address after this one. So let us just be disciplined very quick, then we rush to Coronation. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, residents. Good afternoon, Mayor. Good afternoon to the team. I'm Ernestine Watson, and I'm a ward committee member for Ward 82. Thanks to the councillor as well that has made this possible. Firstly, I would like to say that our areas are having huge infrastructure issues. You have mentioned infrastructure. Infrastructure is a huge issue within our wards. Secondly, you mentioned the 2, Hursthill and Brixton, the refurbishment of Hursthill and Brixton. My question is that we are in a high-line area. The high-line areas are suffering tremendously when it comes to the water being restored. So I want to find out, how will the system, the pipeline, will it help us in high-line areas? How will it help us in high-line areas? So I need to find out whether it will assist us in high-line areas. You also mentioned that the levels will increase. When the levels increase, is it really going to make a difference for us? I would like to mention a building in Ward 82, which is 9 floors with 60 units with over 100 residents living in that area. The concern is that we cannot do our basics on a daily basis because the pumps has been burned. So the water is not being pushed up to the 9th floor, up until the 9th floor. So my concern is that as much as you say that there's going to be refurbishment, there's going to be changes in the Brixton, you gave us a deadline of October 2026 where it's going to be. So my concern is we are really suffering on a daily basis to carry 25 liters of water up till the 9th, the 10th, the 8th floor. We've got senior citizens. Now you are physically, emotionally, and financially strained because everyone cannot afford to pay for a 25-liter water to be carried. So please can we get, because at the end of the day, the living conditions is really, it's inhumane. We live in filthy, dirty areas where it does not get cleaned. Now without water, it affects us on a daily basis. Without water, you cannot go without water. Some of the water is not even consumable for us to drink. Many people go to ShopRite to go and buy water. Not everyone has got the ability to literally go and get water and buy water. So there's different conditions and different situations in all the wards and the areas. That building, if a fire should break out tonight, we will die. We will die in that building because there will not be water to kill the let the fire. The fire brigade will come out and they will also not have water. They will also not have water to basically assist us. So seriously, honestly, the protest has been peaceful, but people are angry, people are frustrated. We need real solutions. We are real people, and we need you to come and make decisions. Us as leaders want to be involved. We want to be included in your decisions. We want to know about your decisions so that we can go out and give the clarity to our community to ensure that they know what you are doing and process. Inform us, let us know so that we can speak for you on the ground, because we are on the ground on a daily basis and they ask us questions. We need to answer. So communicate, give us the ability to say, we also understand, and the community will believe and understand. Real problems, real people, real solutions.
Hi, sister. Let's go.
1, 2.
Thanks a lot, colleagues. We will allow the team to respond. Be cognizant of the view that other communities waiting for us on the street for a very long time, that we must also go from here to go and address them. I would like to believe that there are also same issues, same as the one that was speaking here. Let's allow the team to respond, then from there we then disperse. The MD, you'll start, then or what's that?
Okay. We'll still take other hands, but be mindful we also have that group. Maybe in our responses we'll cover their questions. We don't know as yet. No, let's work together. Let's work together. I'm glad that at least we are reaching some kind of a consensus on the water issue. So I've made a commitment that within that 7 days you'll have your water fully restored. And my track record on the commitments that I've made when I took over as the mayor, I was able to deliver on the track record. And all the commitments I made, I delivered on. So your water will be there in the next 7 days. Two. Ngiyakuphendula ngithi. And secondly, I'm making a comment. Yeah, we will have another round of questions. The second part we are saying here, we are immediately availing 15 water tankers to supply all the areas affected. There's a concern about old age homes that we give. Okay. The 15 water tankers will then help us to address the situation and will also give attention to old age homes. If there's a need to increase, we will do so. There was also a proposal that came from you that we must also look at options of boreholes, which the city has already started with the program on boreholes. We had initially targeted informal settlements to reduce the impact of illegality. So we will therefore look at areas like schools. There's one school in the area that is a borehole that is damaged. We have committed to go and help the school to fix it by tomorrow. The intention is that that borehole can assist the community around the schools. So we will continue to do that. The team will do an assessment and look at where we can place some of these boreholes to ease the pressure, whilst there's future plans that we're working on resolving the water situation. The ring-fencing of the surpluses of water and electricity, which I wanted to respond to that question. I need to explain this thing so that all of us can understand. When local government was initiated and conceptualized in South Africa, post-1994, the assumptions were that metros in particular will survive on the surpluses of water and electricity. And they will then fund all other activities in the cities. But reality is that over time, we have lost the revenue on the surpluses of water and electricity, which means you must now change the way in which local government functions. So between ourselves and National Treasury, we are now working on the reforms of service entities to address the exact point that we have raised here, so that we can address how we ring-fence the surpluses of water and electricity and reinvest them into the water and electricity infrastructure. On the matter that relates to the police, we had a discussion here with the Commissioner of Police. It is regrettable, of course, that some people got injured in the process of a protest. And the Commissioner then gave direction and a response on how the matters will be handled moving forward. Yes, there are people that were also arrested in the process, and they are dealing with that with the police and the courts. There are those that got injured who have the right to also take the matters with the police. One gentleman earlier confirmed that he also has a video to that effect. So the matters will also be addressed with the police, and the city will assist where it can so that the matters are properly registered for investigation. Now, what is of importance and of commitment to us is that we must have access to water, which we are committing that we will bring the tankers and we will work around the clock that within that period or lesser of 7 days, you've got full supply in your houses. So allow us to do so. And it is of course regrettable that we have reached a stage in which we are battling with water supply. And not only in Region B, but throughout Johannesburg. Because the task that we have now, and we have committed ourselves to doing, is to fix the water infrastructure throughout Johannesburg, which has been damaged, it's old, it requires to be refurbished. So we made a commitment when we passed the budget last year and when we pass the budget this year, that we are going to focus on the refurbishment of the infrastructure. The infrastructure in Johannesburg currently, just on the water infrastructure, our backlog is sitting at about 40 to 45 billion rands just on the water infrastructure. That needs to be fixed, that needs to be refurbished, that needs to be upgraded. So there's work that the city is committed itself to doing. And that requires revenue, that requires financial investment. In Region B, we've invested 800 million with an intention to fix your reservoirs, to fix your bulk infrastructure. It's a process into the future. So the city is beginning to work and to work for its residents, but there are challenges, and allow us the space to do so. I've answered the trading entities. So, 2 points agreed, and we can summarize and close our meeting and take the 3 more questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Mamelan. I don't want us to have an argument or a dialogue. I've responded. I've responded on what we want to be doing as the city. Any other point must not be a new point to help this meeting to move and to get to conclusion. Okay. Chepesenukai. Honal matsoho ai 1, 2, 3. Manya. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, the problem is that, Mamelanela, I'm getting a message that the people on the other side are fighting. What do I do? I want you to help me. There's people who have been waiting also on the other side. What do I do? Now, we had committed to see them at 3, not you. We committed to meet those ones at 3. So what do we do? What do we do? Okay, you can help us. Are you helping us to summarize? Thanks.
Hello, sir.
So I'll have to go that side, unfortunately. Just be short.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mayor. Good afternoon, Councillor Madeline, all the support structures, and every one of you here. A year ago, we had the same issue. And the year before that, we had the same issue, water. I have a solution. And I want an immediate support on this, I'm asking. You say you want to do boreholes? No. Give us Jojo tanks now. By tomorrow, each one of our blocks, our homes, every street, Jojo tanks and fill it. Immediately, that's water, number 1. That will give us humanity. This is inhumane. We can't even brush our teeth. Number 2, we are not looking at the issues. We know about the infrastructure, we know about the money, we know all of that. We are asking, go above that now. Make it possible. Employ the people to put in the Jojo tanks. Our people. That solves another issue, unemployment in our area. Number 3, final one. Informal settlements has caused a lot of havoc within our areas. And yet, us standing, being grounded here in this area, has not been recognized on any infrastructure, scene or anything like that. That is why. Take us out of the box of the informal, etc., and make us, put a stop, so that you couldn't give us homes. We are 9 to 10 people in one flat. We have, if I say, she's talking 9 floors, that's 1 block. With people of 9 people in 1 block. We're talking crisis. We're not Zozos. We are homes with homes. So please, our areas, we start Coronationville, Westbury, top and bottom, Newlands, Waterval, etc. We need Jojo tanks by tomorrow. Can you submit to that, please? Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Will there be a response? Then we. Okay. So there will be roaming water tankers, 15 of them tomorrow. Then there will be additional Jojo tanks that are going to also be deployed in various facilities where we are going to get those facilities from ward councillors and other community leaders. We are so sorry, colleagues. I think from where we are now, we appreciate the time that you took. It's not fair. There is also people that are waiting for us that side since midday. So we thank everybody for coming. Those members of the media who want to come for one-on-one, please do so and interact with us one-on-one while we go and address other community in Coronation. We can't be here for the whole day while people are sitting there waiting for us for a don't Can't happen.
MMC, you know what? I don't want to divide the 2 wards, but this is my constituency.
But
and they also suffering. They were not on the top.
No, but those guys have been there since
I hear you. I hear you.
And we try to plead with them. We have been here since 1 o'clock.
One will be done there.
Yes.
You know what?
We've been here since
One
1 o'clock.
will be done there.
Where's the owners of the mics? Guys, please, sure, come.
Say, so come on.